when we won. That's fantastic. I've not seen that before. That is really cool.
Applause.
Hi, bud.
God bless.
God bless.
That's a beautiful maypole you have there. You don't see that every day. I reckon all the other villagers must envy you.
They sure do. Them Geliovites try to steal it, but our fellas kick their asses. Why are you so interested in it anyway?
I'm from a small town myself, and I can appreciate a nice maypole. I remember having to guard it every year.
Tell me about it. A real headache it is, but for a good cause. Sorry, I'm just a bit on edge these days. And if someone had bad intentions, Henrik would show them how we do things here in Cohh. That's the one thing he's good for.
I wanted to ask about Henrik.
What about him?
Did he do something to you? Sounds like you're not exactly fond of him.
Aye, I'm not. He's been getting on my nerves ever since he got together with our Manker. I'm afraid he'll mess with her head and run off with her. Just like his bloody brothers did.
Where did they go?
What do I know? One day they just packed up and wandered off. Their village wasn't good enough for them, I reckon. I wouldn't mind if someone went and beat the thought of Manker out of his head. Maybe someone not from around here.
Whoa. I mean, I don't know about this, dude.
Nah, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to get involved
No, I
in
don't know
your
about
business.
Sue yourself. I won't plead with you.
Yeah, we can come back and talk to him about that if you want to.
What's new around here?
It's a little weird, though.
You should pay a visit to Old Mouth sometime. He's our local storyteller, you know. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things, but only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget.
Okay.
I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. Can I spend the night here?
We're not set up for that here.
I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
Forgive me, sir. Unless you want to sleep on the hay.
It's fine.
That doesn't matter. I'd even be happy to pay for that bed of hay. Let's agree on...
Pretty much every opportunity to do
Thank
this,
you.
I'm going to do it.
What
Just so we have beds everywhere. Let's buy 1 beer. 1 wine. Ooh, and a painted die. Oh, and a silver badge of Head Start. Heck yeah. Buy all that.
I'd like to do something about that.
Well, I suppose we can...
How's this?
You won't You see? Excellent.
Great.
Nothing serious. You didn't have much anyway.
Oh, she just beat him?
How about trying...
What game would you...
Oh. Oh, she's out of money. She can't do the... Yeah, she can't do the big stuff anymore.
I actually don't...
Interesting. We took her money. Whoops. My bad, girl. All right. Oh, puppers?
Mutt!
So I told my dog to stay earlier when I was telling someone in chat about how to do it. And it put a little dog icon on my compass. That's really cool. Hey, bud. You're such a good boy. Come here.
Aye, come here.
Yeah.
Look what I have for you.
That's some smoked deer rump, bro. Good boy. Ooh, moto obedience is only 53? Really?
Good boy. Good boy.
Okay.
Aye, aye. You silly doggy.
Gotta give him lots of pets, chat. Lots of pets. Give him some more food.
Look what I have for you.
There you go. Okay, you feeling better? How are we feeling now? 71. Okay, that's a little better. It's such a small thing, but it is such a big deal that, like, NPCs react to your puppers. I love that, man. Okay. This has to be above 98 now, right? 97? Okay, I think the perk has to activate at what, 98? Let me see. Here? Here. 98 or higher. Okay.
All right. This is already sharp.
Okay. 100. Nope. 97 still. What? How is that possible? Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna go all the way to the
I
left.
need to sharpen this.
Okay, we're gonna slowly, with it all the way maxed, go. I wonder if there's just like literally a spot on here somewhere. Okay, stamina back. Okay, I've now done max all the way from left to right. $98, which is fine, but weird. You haven't flipped it? You can't flip it. You can't rotate it on both sides. That's not a thing. When it says rotate blade, all that's saying is you rotate it
This one is sharpened already.
like rotate like this. See how I'm rotating it up and down? That's what it's talking about when it says rotate. You can move left and right, and you can rotate up and down. Yep. Need a better angle? Well, the problem is when you do the angle, you have to do it like, if you do it close like this, if you go any further... Oh, you used a perk Razor Sharp. So it tells us when we get the perk. Okay, that's actually fantastic. We can work with that completely. Okay, awesome. Hi! Oh. Hi. Warmonger. After the end of the fight, you gain a +2 bonus to strength, agility, and combat skills. The effect lasts for 6 game hours. Whoa. Pacifist. As long as you don't kill anyone, your non-combat skills will be increased by 2 and your speech by 3. If you kill someone, you'll lose the bonus, but can regain it if you don't kill anyone for 12 hours in-game? Oh my god. In combat, you're far more resilient than a mere mortal. Your armor will be 10 points higher. At night, you get a +2 bonus to strength, agility, and vitality and stealth. If you're in an area where you have a good rep, you gain more strength, agility, and vitality. You know, we need to get that one. Yeah, I want local hero. That's big for us, because our reputation right now is okay. The only place our rep sucks is with the Grave Diggers, because we had a horrible time with them. Thankfully, they're the least popular group of people, so... okay. We'll make do. Rep everywhere else is okay. Doing okay. Alright. Great. Hi!
What do you need, sir?
I need to learn how to blacksmith.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last 2 hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah.
Not
I basically
really.
grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
Ooh.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test.
Okay.
So I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter.
That's fair.
But if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Oh. Thanks, bud.
And let's get started.
Oh my god, how do I do this? Forge at the anvil. Hunting sword.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. It's like poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the better.
Oh. Holding Q pumps air into the furnace and increases the temperature. Okay. Do I press it or do I hold it? Or just hold it? Okay. Oh, there we go. By holding F, you can inspect the blade up close and check its temperature. The ideal color of steel forging is straw yellow. Like that.
See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing.
Okay. There we go, yeah.
So come over to the anvil.
To the anvil.
Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Oh my god, this is so cool. Okay.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Dude, this is crazy.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other.
For best results, the entire piece should be hammered evenly along its entire length. Try it for yourself.
Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides.
Oh.
Like a lot of other things. Including myself.
Heyo.
Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
The closer you are to completion, the closer the shape of the piece will resemble what you're forging. Keep forging until it cools off. I like how he whistles faster or slower based on your rhythm. Oh, Lord. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. I think so. Maybe. I missed a spot? I don't even know how to tell if I'm hitting. Do I keep hammering it until the sparks stop? Is that what I'm doing? It's not telling me to, Really, that whistle's really loud for some of you. Sorry, guys. It said for me to keep doing...
Cooled now.
There we go. Okay.
You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up.
Okay. Oh, my cat is... Oh, God. Stop, cat. Okay. I am. Okay.
So come over to the anvil. Besides the spark, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes.
Okay. The thing I'm not sure about is if I want to keep moving
See how
or if I want to stay in one place until the sparks are gone.
Now, I've got a piece of advice. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes. There you go.
Move after every... Oh.
All that's left is to temper it, and a sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Okay. I'm gonna still temper it with E. So what am I doing? Oh, is that what we did? Okay. Well, that's what we did. How's the blacksmithing feel so far? I'm just doing the tutorial now, so I'm not sure. Oh, quality. Not bad, dude. Might use that.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as
What
you
does the end
did
sound like?
today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot.
Oh,
If
okay.
you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last
Okay.
one.
So we don't ever
Can't
want to
go
do it in the
wrong.
same place.
Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
This is just a
Do it
review,
till
but
it
it's good info.
turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere. If your forging's going to be even, the main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Oh. Okay, so we can overheat it.
Why should I forge evenly?
Take the executioner's
If
axe. I
you keep
want to.
hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it.
What are you doing?
You'll
She's
just,
just, like,
fuck
chilling.
it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
Okay.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Okay.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things.
Oh!
And of course, you can use the forge anytime
Yes!
you
And you
want.
sell things?
Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me.
Cool.
But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh.
This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house, there are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody will steal
Where do you find the
them.
gear from the drops? They'll be in your storage chest after you connect your accounts and you claim them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes.
Oh, here we go.
Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Okay. You receive scrap metal, steel, and fastening materials. Did we get any? We did. Farmer's horseshoes and a work axe. Well, here's the Executioner's Axe. We need Toledo Steel. 114 slash damage? Dude, what? Okay. I like it. It's like better than our current weapon. Yep. Oh, wait, do we not have to move it? Oh, we don't move it. That looks straw yellow, right? I think so.
Christ almighty.
Oh. Dude, he like hits at different places on the anvil whenever we do it. Come on, man. I need like a little aiming thing. Okay, is someone messing with me? I heard that.
Well, I'm about halfway done.
Good to know. I wonder if he's going to say something like, okay, I've done enough on this side. That is cool how it slowly becomes more and more like what we're trying to make. I need to heat it up more? I thought I had to cool all the way out. Okay. I definitely thought we had more time. Oh, when he said I'm about halfway done, was that him saying that we need to heat it more? It always has to stay straw yellow. Oh.
Looks like it's almost done.
Oh, I must have damaged it before, yeah.
Fine. Now to temper it.
Okay. That doesn't make any sense, but all right. Yeah, I'm not really sure about the flipping either. Like, I'm not quite sure what the best way that is. Like, is it gonna tell me when I'm supposed to flip it? Am I supposed to just do it after X amount of hits? Nice damage. 69. Yeah, pretty good. Funny number. I see a lot of people taking guesses in chat. That's good. Do appreciate that, yeah. And I think it's good. Dude. Okay.
Well, I'm about halfway done.
Okay, it looks like it's getting a little Little browns, go bad. First we gotta flip it, then pull it, then bonk it. Oh, okay. What on earth are you watching? Blacksmithing. We're currently blacksmithing. This is part of the main quest of the game. Go bonk it. Yep, that's right.
The more you stand, the tighter you get.
I'm starting to wonder if he misses just because, like, I think it's just a random chance that he misses. I don't really understand what's going on with that. Because I can't aim it. There's no aiming going on of any kind. Like, I don't really understand that. And he hits in different places every time it goes down. So it's like, what are you supposed to do? It's that NA aim? Not wrong. That's probably what it is. Nice. Wait, is that done? Yeah. Oh, I just sat on the cat. I'm sorry. You okay, girl? Hi. I sat on this small void cat. Can I make my own horseshoes? Farmer's horseshoes. Amount 1. Oh, that doesn't seem good. How many of these do I have to make? Do we have a quest for this? Oh.
What can I do for you?
I'm still not really sure of myself in the forge.
Why not? Why don't you forge me another?
Yeah.
Let's see what you...
Oh, forge you a hunting sword? Oh, quest started the blacksmith's son. Okay.
Then? Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. Try.
Okay, now that we know what to do... Oh, is it going to do the whole tutorial? It's going to do the whole last tutorial. That's fine. That works. Now we know exactly how this functions, so I think it'll be a little smoother. You get to keep the sword too, so I think I'm on top of that. Okay, there's the right color. I can't move it. There we go.
Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now.
Cool.
So come over to the anvil. Try moving.
It's that bug where you can't hear him talking? Yeah, it's very strange. Some people don't seem to get this, but I do, and I don't know why.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are.
I am blowing as hard as I can.
Nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly.
Nice.
One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. When I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Nice little whistle, man. Oh yeah, apparently this really sucks for volume. I'll just like keep turning it down, I think. Is that lower? I'm sorry. That's apparently really messing with some people. Is it like a Windows spatial sound setting? I don't think so. I looked in options. There doesn't seem to be like a 3D audio or anything.
It's cool now.
Okay,
You
there we
can't
go.
do it all in one go. You've got to put it back.
So
in
that's
the
what cool looks like. Okay.
Sometimes you gotta
It's not going to turn like blue or anything. It's just dark. Here we go. Let it be loud, the forge calls. Yeah, but not everyone is like in a forge right now that's watching, so.
the ring you want. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice. Hammer to a groove. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes right. There you go.
Beautiful.
Finished.
Great.
All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Awesome. Another quality 3. I don't know if quality 3 is good, but there you go. Okay, so we don't really have a... Let's see. Not smithing.
There's a couple more things I'd like to ask.
Ask away.
We already did all that.
Thanks. I'd like to learn something.
What do you want to know?
Well, I'm experienced in blacksmithing, but I won't say no to a new trick.
Thanks.
Great. Okay, get a little bit more there. Awesome. Let's take a look at our perk point. Keen Eye. If you get your gear repaired by a craftsman, you'll gain a little experience in craftsmanship. The weapons you forge will have excellent properties and therefore take damage 20% slower. Ooh, I like all these. Let's get thorough maintenance for now. Yeah. Do thorough maintenance for now. I'm too fat to sprint.
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semin.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days, I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
I don't know if this is going to end how we're thinking.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow.
Jeez.
And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
Okay.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that
Spatial
pair of fools
audio
drunk,
in Windows.
kick their asses for me.
Good
Gladly.
show.
I'll
Okay,
kick
hold on
some
a sec.
sobriety into them.
Okay, we're going to do the jaunt next.
Farewell, my friend.
And real quick, before we do, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to bring up my audio settings real quick. Spatial audio. Where is that going to be? Is that going to be like in my sound settings? It's going to be my sound settings somewhere, right? Once I chat. Let me see if I can fix this, because, man, that audio has really been bugging me.